How do? Beautiful day. Well, it is raining, but it is a beautiful day. Just watching the boy wander off. Regardless. Just don't care, that lad. Anyway, third Bronson video. A lot of people have asked about the possible outcomes to his parole hearing. So I'm going to give you my 3 possible outcomes. What chance I think all 3 options present to him. And just to let you know, I believe the outcome of that parole hearing is going to be the 24th of March, there or thereabouts. Before we start, oh yeah, there's water there, keep him away from that. Thanks for your continued support, everyone who supports me on Patreon, everyone who's bought me a brew, guests, past, present and future. Listen guys, if you want to come on the channel, drop us an email. If you don't know how to do that, get someone to do it for you. Emails in the description to all the videos. I'm going to be interviewing a young lady quite soon. Never been to prison, works with children. It's all about the kids. Provides a service, safeguarding children. Yeah, you don't have to be to prison. You don't have to be an addict. Anyone to do with mental health, protecting children, educating children. That's what we're all about on this channel. Okay, no mic still. It's not too windy, hope you can hear me clear. 3 possible outcomes for Charlie's parole hearing. The first one is released to home. I'll leave that till last. The second one is released to open conditions. And then the first one I'm going to talk about, you'll have heard people talking about progressing him through the system. I've read pretty much all the comments on the 2 videos. Quite a few people are saying you need to progress him through the system. Right, what do they mean by that? So Charlie has spent most of his life in solitary confinement or on small units. We're talking maybe 4 people, 6 at the most. Not really being socialised. 10 people in his parole hearing is probably the most people he's been in front of for a long time. So progressing him, yeah, he's been kept in Cat A conditions, high security estate, prisons, the highest level of security, like I say. To progress him, to really progress him, if they wanted to progress him and get him out of prison, it would involve a lot of work. Not from prison staff, from psychologists and the like. It's going to be extremely difficult. It'd be like, for me, a game of snakes and ladders, yeah. They're going to want to take him from Cat A secure conditions, the most secure, maybe to a Cat B local, a Cat C or something like that, and then eventually open conditions, which I'm going to talk about after. Be like a game of snakes and ladders. I'm just watching that lad now. Be like a game of snakes and ladders. Yeah, we've all played snakes and ladders. You shake a dice, you move, you land on a ladder, you go up the ladder. As you're moving along, you land on the head of a snake, you go down the snake. This game of snakes and ladders for Charlie, very few ladders and very short and lots of snakes. I would think nigh impossible after almost 50 years being kept in the securest conditions to progress Charlie. Yeah, probably haven't got the social skills, you probably don't want them either. Very difficult. If they say, or they go for progressing him, I would like to see a plan, proper plan in place, not just say they're going to progress him, otherwise he's got no chance. Somebody might as well sign his death certificate. He'll never get out, like I say. It'll be 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So that is progressing him through the system. The likelihood of that being the outcome for me is probably 75-80% chance that's what they're going to come back with. Okay, then they're straight to open conditions. Again, a lot of people You can't do that, it won't work. For me, it won't work either. Open conditions are just, oh my Lord. Open, open, what are you? Open conditions are just that, guys. A Cat D prison. You have dormitories. There's no physical security, no fences, no razor wire. There might be some to stop you climbing on roofs, but pretty much you can walk out of prison at any time. Some people in Cat D go outside the prison to work. You would get rottle from a Cat D open prison, release on temporary license. After a period of time, you're allowed to go into the nearest town and spend some money, and then that would progress further to getting home visits and the like. It's a slow progression. For me, it won't work for Charlie. Too much time banged up, too much time unsocialized, and too risky. So the chance of him getting Cat D open conditions from the conditions he's being kept in, I'm going to say 0. So 80% chance that they progress him, 0% chance that he gets sent to a Category D open prison. And then the final one. The final one is home release. The best chance for me of that lad having a life is releasing him to home. Right? He's got his mum. She is an old lady. She's in her 90s. She's not well. He's got a few close friends and family to support him. A lot of talk about him not being able to cope, not being able to use a phone, not being able to use a cash machine. That shouldn't keep someone in prison. Not being able to cope on the out shouldn't stop someone from being released. You need things in place. What they need in place for him is his family. It's as simple as that. They can tag him. They can put him on a 24-hour curfew so he can't leave his home. Maybe an hour outside a day or something like that. Maybe a walk. Maybe sit in the garden or something. That is his best chance of having a life outside. Releasing him to home. The chances of being released to home, I'm going to say 20% chance. 1 in 5. But that is the only way that lad's going to get to do his art, enjoy walks in the park, maybe dance in the rain, maybe a pint of Guinness in the back garden. You know, them simple things. So progressing him, 80% chance, that's what they're going for. 0% chance of him getting out. Cat D, I'm saying it's not happening. They're not going to send him straight to open conditions. He won't manage, and I don't think he would either. In fact, he wouldn't. He definitely wouldn't. So for me, the outcome I'd like to see is I'd like to see him released to home. Spend some time with his mum while she's still here. Yeah? I'm going to leave it there, guys. 24th of March. Hope you're having the best time, best day possible. Thanks for your continued support. Longer content at the weekend. Ruth, who I interviewed, lovely lady with bipolar, I will be interviewing at the end of next week for part 2. If you want to come on the channel, guys, get in touch, drop us an email. Thanks for coming. Parting shot as always. Stephen, come here. Come here. Come on. I'll sit there.